Welcome to a fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we uncover the hidden worth of a remarkable USA Washington quarter dollar, a coin that carries history, rarity, and immense collector appeal. This piece, though often found in worn or dirty condition, has stories and treasures within it that make it truly special for numismatists and enthusiasts alike. First up, the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark stands as one of the most intriguing coins in the entire series, especially when examined through the lens of rarity, market demand, and collector appeal. While many may dismiss this coin as just another circulated quarter, numismatists recognize its deeper significance, both as a transitional piece and as a representation of shifting priorities in American coinage. Its value lies not only in its physical characteristics but also in the stories it tells about an evolving economy and a pivotal era in U.S. monetary history. For collectors today, the 1965 quarter represents far more than its face value, with certain rare varieties commanding tremendous respect and impressive premiums on the open market. The backdrop to the 1965 quarter's creation is steeped in economic necessity and policy change. Prior to this year, Washington quarters were composed primarily of silver, but the nation faced a severe coin shortage in the early 1960s, coupled with rising silver prices. To preserve the precious metal and meet soaring demand, the U.S. Mint decided to eliminate silver from the quarter, instead producing coins in a copper-nickel-clad composition. The 1965 issue, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, marked the first circulation year of this new alloy, making it a landmark in the history of American coinage. This change reflected not only practical needs but also broader cultural shifts, as the United States moved toward modernizing its monetary system in response to industrial and financial pressures. From a design perspective, the 1965 quarter maintained the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of Washington's birth. His image, rendered in dignified profile, had by this time become a symbol of continuity and national pride. On the reverse, the majestic eagle with outstretched wings remained the defining motif, standing as a powerful emblem of American strength. While the composition had changed from silver to clad copper-nickel, the dimensions and weight were carefully controlled, 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams. To the untrained eye, this coin appeared identical to its silver predecessors, but beneath its surface, it embodied a dramatic transformation in U.S. minting practices. The rarity of the 1965 quarter arises not from its general mintage, since millions were struck, but from the varieties and transitional errors that occurred during this turbulent changeover. Among the most prized examples are the elusive 1965 quarters struck on leftover 90% silver planchets, which were mistakenly used even after the shift to clad coinage. Such pieces are exceptionally rare and have achieved legendary status among collectors. Additionally, condition plays a critical role. While dirty or heavily circulated coins are common, uncirculated examples with sharp details and brilliant luster are scarce and highly coveted. Collectors are especially alert for proof-like surfaces or coins with minimal wear, as these qualities dramatically increase desirability and value. In terms of market value, the ordinary circulated 1965 quarter is generally worth its face value, particularly in dirty or worn condition. However, extraordinary examples, such as the silver planchet errors, can sell for thousands of dollars at auction, depending on grade and provenance. For instance, high-grade certified silver error 1965 quarters have reached prices ranging from $6,000 to over $8,000 in recent years, making them some of the most expensive Washington quarters ever sold. Even among clad versions, coins in pristine mint state with exceptional toning or proof-like appearance can attract strong bids, with values ranging from a few hundred to several $1,000s. This wide range underscores the importance of rarity, condition, and collector awareness in determining market worth. For those who aspire to own this historic issue, a few collecting strategies are essential. First, certification by a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC is crucial, especially when dealing with suspected silver planchet errors or unusually high-quality pieces. Collectors should study edge coloration carefully, as silver planchets display a different edge than clad copper-nickel coins. Storage also matters. To preserve luster and prevent further tarnish, coins should be kept in inert holders or slabs, away from environmental contaminants. Networking with numismatic communities, attending specialized auctions, and purchasing from established dealers all increase the likelihood of finding authentic and valuable examples. Patience and research are often rewarded when searching for a coin as unique as the 1965 quarter. The broader significance of this coin lies in its role as a bridge between the traditional silver coinage era and the modern clad era. It serves as a tangible artifact of economic adjustment, national policy, and industrial innovation, embodying both the challenges and achievements of its time. Collectors prize the 1965 quarter not only for its rarity in certain forms but also for its symbolic value, as it marks a defining chapter in American numismatic history. The combination of historical weight and artistic continuity makes it a piece that appeals equally to seasoned numismatists and new hobbyists. Ultimately, the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark captures the essence of what makes coin collecting so engaging: the interplay of history, artistry, rarity, and market intrigue. Whether encountered in a well-worn, dirty state from years of circulation or as a pristine, certified rarity, the coin speaks to a unique moment of transformation in U.S. coinage. Its legacy continues to draw attention in auctions and collections worldwide, ensuring that its significance endures for generations to come. For those who hold one of the ultra-rare silver-era varieties, the coin is not merely change in the pocket. It is a prized treasure and a testament to the rich, often surprising stories behind American currency. Next up, the 1970 Washington quarter has become one of the most intriguing issues in modern U.S. numismatics, largely because of its hidden rarities and striking historical importance. At first glance, many might dismiss it as an ordinary clad coin from the 1970s, but collectors know it can conceal treasures of great value. While heavily circulated and dirty pieces remain common pocket change, rare-era varieties and high-grade survivors have propelled this coin into the spotlight of the numismatic world. Its appeal rests in its blend of historical narrative, technical uniqueness, and the thrill of discovering an extraordinary example among the millions struck. This coin was produced during a transformative period in U.S. minting history, reflecting both political and economic realities of the era. By 1970, the quarter had already transitioned to a copper-nickel clad composition, replacing the silver coins of earlier decades. The Denver Mint, marked by the D Mint mark, was responsible for striking massive quantities to meet public demand, as coin circulation remained high in the early 1970s. The nation was also embroiled in shifting cultural tides, including economic uncertainties and debates over currency management. Against this backdrop, the 1970 quarter served as a workhorse of commerce, while certain mistakes in its production accidentally created pieces that would later become numismatic legends. The design of the 1970 quarter followed the familiar Washington quarter format, with John Flanagan's portrait of George Washington gracing the obverse. Washington's dignified profile symbolized continuity, linking modern America to its founding ideals. On the reverse, the bold eagle with outstretched wings was a statement of national strength and stability, themes especially resonant during a decade of change. The coin was composed of a copper core sandwiched between layers of nickel, giving it a silvery appearance despite lacking any actual silver. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, its physical specifications were standardized, though certain minting errors and transitional varieties make specific examples quite distinct and highly sought after. Collectors prize this coin for the fascinating range of errors and varieties it produced. Among the most famous are the 1970 quarters mistakenly struck on leftover silver planchets, an exceedingly rare occurrence that makes them instantly recognizable and extraordinarily valuable. Other varieties include off-center strikes, double dies, and unusual planchet defects. The rarity of these errors, combined with their dramatic visual differences, fuels demand among numismatists. While the vast majority of 1970 quarters are common, Examples that survived decades of circulation in pristine or nearly uncirculated condition are significantly harder to find, adding another layer of scarcity. The market value of the 1970 D quarter varies drastically depending on condition and variety. A dirty, circulated example usually trades only at face value, but coins certified in mint state grades can command several $100s, particularly those graded MS-66 or higher. The real stars are the rare error varieties. Quarters struck on silver planchets have been known to sell for $5,000 to $7,300 at major auctions, with some exceptional specimens achieving even greater figures. Collectors and investors alike watch these coins closely, as auction records consistently show strong appreciation for well-preserved or error-laden examples. This has made the 1970 D quarter not just a collectible, but also a potential investment vehicle. For collectors hoping to secure a valuable specimen, careful study and strategy are essential. Checking the coin's weight can help identify silver planchet errors, as they weigh slightly more than their clad counterparts. Certification by trusted grading services such as PCGS or NGC is highly recommended to authenticate and protect these rarities. For those interested in preserving value, proper storage is also critical. Coins should be kept in archival quality holders that shield them from dirt, moisture, and handling damage. Joining numismatic organizations, networking with collectors, and following auction houses can all increase opportunities to find these elusive pieces. What makes the 1970 D quarter stand out is not simply its design or its wide mintage, but its dual nature as both a common coin of commerce and, in certain rare forms, a numismatic treasure. Its historical context, combined with the serendipity of minting errors, ensures that it remains a captivating subject for study and acquisition. Collectors view it as a reminder that even the most ordinary-seeming coins can hide extraordinary stories and immense value. In the end, the 1970 D Washington quarter embodies the thrill of numismatics, the possibility of discovery, the blending of history with artistry, and the chance to hold a piece of the past that carries both cultural and financial weight. Whether encountered as a well-worn relic of everyday commerce or a rare silver era masterpiece, it continues to inspire fascination among collectors. Its enduring appeal, both as a symbol of America's evolving coinage and as a potential investment, secures its place as one of the most compelling issues in the Washington Quarter series. Next up, the 1972 D Washington Quarter is often overlooked as a simple clad circulation coin, yet within numismatic circles it carries layers of historical importance and collectible intrigue. While the vast majority of these coins remain ordinary and heavily circulated, certain rare varieties and exceptional conditions transform the 1972 D into a highly sought-after treasure. Its appeal lies not only in its status as part of the long-running Washington Quarter series but also in the fascinating errors and scarce mint states that give it a premium value in today's coin market. Collectors recognize that among the millions minted, a tiny fraction stand apart as ultra-rare and potentially very expensive. The coin was struck at the Denver Mint during a period when the United States was firmly committed to the copper-nickel-clad composition introduced in the mid-1960s. The removal of silver from circulating coinage reflected broader economic realities, including rising metal prices and shifts in federal policy. The early 1970s were marked by political turbulence and economic challenges such as inflation and changing monetary practices, and the quarter was central to everyday commerce in this era. Against this backdrop, the 1972 D quarter was not commemorative in nature, but it represented stability and continuity, maintaining the same imagery that had defined the denomination since 1932. In terms of design, the 1972 D quarter retained John Flanagan's iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, a profile that had by then become deeply ingrained in American culture. The reverse displayed the traditional heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows and flanked by olive branches, symbolizing both strength and peace. Made of a copper core with nickel cladding, the coin measured 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighed 5.67 grams. While the overall design was familiar, sharp strikes, attractive luster, and well-preserved surfaces make some examples stand out, especially those with strong eye appeal or unique toning. What drives the rarity of this coin are specific minting anomalies and the challenge of finding pristine examples from such a large mintage. While Denver struck hundreds of millions of these quarters, errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws are what elevate certain coins to rarefied status. Particularly notable are coins with strong doubling on the obverse lettering or eagle details, which are extremely scarce and eagerly sought after. Condition is another factor. While dirty, circulated examples remain plentiful, high-grade uncirculated pieces, particularly in mint state 66 or above, are scarce, making them much more desirable. Market values for the 1972D quarter vary widely depending on condition and variety. Circulated and dirty coins are typically only worth face value, but mint state examples certified by leading grading services can command values from $6,800 to several $100s, depending on strike quality and surface preservation. Rare error coins fetch dramatically higher sums, with some double die or off-metal errors selling in the thousands at auction. Auction records consistently show strong demand for exceptional pieces, and the steady appreciation of error coins suggests the 1972D quarter will remain a coin of interest for both seasoned collectors and new entrants in the market. For collectors seeking to acquire this issue, careful evaluation and expert guidance are crucial. Subtle die varieties can be difficult to spot, so knowledge of diagnostics is invaluable. Certification by trusted third-party grading services such as PCGS or NGC not only provides authentication but also protects value in the marketplace. Collectors should also store their coins properly, avoiding damage from dirt, fingerprints, or environmental exposure by using archival holders or slaps. Building relationships with reputable dealers and engaging in numismatic auctions or coin shows can significantly increase the chances of finding high-quality or rare error specimens. The significance of the 1972D quarter lies in its ability to embody both the ordinary and the extraordinary. On one hand, it represents the everyday commerce of a changing America, a simple piece of metal exchanged countless times in daily life. On the other, it holds the potential to reveal unexpected rarity and value, depending on condition and variety. This duality makes it a compelling addition to the Washington Quarter series, and it continues to inspire curiosity among those who study and collect U.S. coinage. In conclusion, the 1972D Washington Quarter offers much more than meets the eye. Its combination of historical context, enduring design, potential rarity, and strong collector demand ensures its place as a noteworthy coin in American numismatics. For those who uncover a high-grade example or a rare error, the coin transforms from a simple piece of currency into a prized artifact of monetary history. As interest in Washington quarters continues to grow, the 1972D issue will remain an enduring target for collectors, appreciated for its stories, its beauty, and its potential for long-term value.